So one thing I will say as well is what you have to know is he's got a lot of sales history as well. So he worked
Yeah.
in like telephone companies with sales. He is a really good talker, and that's the problem. He can make you believe anything, and that's what's going on with every project he's done.
Yeah, because he has no training in anything. As much as he said, I've got all these certificates. He dropped out of school when he was 17. Just had odd jobs. He hasn't got any formal training in anything. But yes, he knows how to talk. He could sell a fridge to an Eskimo.
How do you make money after 13 and a half years? You own the fire pit after 13 and a half years? No. As I mentioned already, we don't have keys to the fire pit. Okay. We don't own the fire pit. That wallet is now owned by the blockchain. Nobody owns that wallet, the fire pit. It's dead. There's no keys, man. So no, it's not like we held the keys and in 13 and a half years we can dump a hell of a lot of tokens or something. No, that's not the way it works. It's literally a dead address.
People think, this has been often said, that you made your money off of everybody's back in Safuu last year. Give people a taste as to how you got to where you are before even crypto, and then you got into crypto, and then everything else has happened since then. But
yeah, well, I think you'll find a lot of information on the web by just Googling me anyway. There's a number of articles and magazines that have literally talked about it all. But in just a quick summary is, I started crypto maybe not, but nearly maybe 10 years ago now, I'd probably say, give or take. That's when I started the crypto scene. But before that, I had multitude of successful businesses, including a search engine optimization business called Twilks Web Solutions, which, I turned from literally nothing into, a multi-million dollar business. And then use that to harness what it had in its own capability of delivering into crypto itself there as well. So I kind of transitioned that into crypto. But before that, I also had I used to just basically build businesses from scratch, internet businesses when I say this. And that would just be, and those businesses that
I'm sorry, Brian, we lost you for a second here.
All I was saying is back in the past, I had a search engine optimization business called Twilks Web Solutions. I ran that up to multi-millions of dollars. I then used that to leapfrog into crypto with its own brand, into Fitrova, which we all know didn't really go along the lines of what we wanted. And that was indeed a failure for Fitrova. That was a crypto business. But Twilks Web Solutions was definitely a brick and mortar business that had multiple employees running, and we had a lot of big accounts. And I started that from nothing. And prior to that, I had a lot of internet businesses that I would that I started and just kind of flipped. So together with what the whole phase was in the market, and try to capitalize on that. So the same way as what I'm doing here with Safuu Go is AI is now the crave, and I'm trying to capitalize on that as well. So yeah, I've always had money before. Safuu, it's not like I've made millions of dollars with Safuu there at all. And Safuu Go is a testament to that fact, being that I'm not going to be issued with tokens, neither is the team. It's zero. So if this was at all like a cash grab of what those fudders would make you believe that I'm just doing this to try to line my own pockets, that's absolute nonsense. Because otherwise I'd create tokenomics and issue me with millions of tokens so that I could dump on the market technically, which I'm not doing. Right. This Safuu Go is built for the community only.
Otherwise, from talking, he's pretty much an underachiever in every other aspect. So now what he has left, like in terms of his asset, he has his mouth, and then he has the ability to sell people on a story and not really be too mindful of the consequences on the back end of that story, as we can see from how the people from his previous projects have been treated by him and completely abandoned by him. So now that we have this brand new project where he is promising the world that all they have to do is buy this one token that inflates directly into their wallet and they're going to have financial freedom. Well, that's a complete sham, because factually speaking, the token is on its way to zero. We know that. And when it's going to go to zero, Bryan is going to find a way, based on his pattern of behavior from since he was a little boy. He's going to find a way to blame it on everybody else except Bryan Sailor turned Bryan Legend with the little situation.
All I got to say is, here's my point. Just one dickhead sold. Just one dickhead sold. You guys take from that what you need to.
Wait, so first. He sold first. Yeah.
No, not even first. Just one dickhead sold, and you got this big ass red candle, right? One person. I'm not even going to say who that is, because I think we all can surmise who that was. But at this point, just one person sold.